Okay, so let me get this out for a second. The last time I did a video, I had this sand slime, and when I put it up close to the microphone, it sounded amazing, so I'm going to do a little bit of that. Oh, get that out of there. Okay, it's going to be pretty sticky for a second, but it'll get better once the sand mixes in with it. I pray, please let it. What is that? A big ol', oh my gosh, I always forget what it is. My granddaughter says, it's this, Mimi. And I still forget. An axolotl. Is it axolotl or axolotl? Oh my goodness, look how sticky that. Look at that. Yikes. Oh, get off of there. Okay. It's going over there, but yeah. Oh, don't you just love that? Awesome. Okay, yeah, it's starting to work, I believe. Come on off of those hands. Come on. Anyway, once I get this off of my hands, the sand slime, a little bit more. I will start picking. Okay, so let me just work this off of here. Oh, cute. Let's get this little guy out of here. Come on, off. Off you go. So, I am so excited because I am starting, I think it's going to be more than one ASMR video covering Shera 7. Okay, if you don't know who Shera 7 is, I just find her so humorous, so fascinating, and I think a lot of what she says, she probably does believe. I think she believes it. Some people that say they don't think she believes in what her philosophy, she talks about romance, but I do believe that she believes in romance and believes in love, at least now that she's been married for so long. She has love for her husband. She loves her husband. But she considers herself a feminist influencer and more of a financial coach than a romance coach. I think I'm in trouble here. I think I'm in trouble because this stuff is stuck on me. No, it was not like this when I was playing with it the last time. Not at all. So I'm gonna just try to work it off here and then slowly work it off my hands. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Because I'm telling you, it was not like this the last time. Okay, come on, get in there. Okay, and I have nothing in here to help me with this. This is crazy. Am I at the end of this slime sand? Is this over? Is my love affair with this particular slime done? It has been a while, hasn't it? I've had this slime for quite some time, and I think it's done. I think I'm calling it quits because I really don't like to mess with anything to help get it off my hands, like oh, come on, contact solutions. So yeah, once I get to that, I'm like, oh yeah, I think we're done. Oh my goodness, and now the sun must have went behind a cloud. Okay, it's coming back. Okay, I got quite a bit in there, and then okay. Let's start working this off here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, we're doing okay. You know, I'm not so sad because it's fine. I can get some more. It's always fun to unbox a slime. So yeah, that's just fine with me. Anyway, back So she is considered a feminist influencer. Shera Seven, but she considers herself more of a financial coach in that arena. And I do, like, unlike other people, I believe she believes in what she's talking about, believes in the advice she's giving. She said you could take it or leave it. Well, of course, with anything you can, right? You live your own life, make up your own decisions. But she is just so funny, so interesting. I love the way she purses her lips, like all that stuff. I love it. It's just so entertaining, and I'm sure not only because of the advice she gives, but just, you know, from the way she does her videos, she's just fascinating. So I can see why she became so popular. But anyway, so I did a deep dive into Shera Seven, and I want to cover her in some in my ASMR videos, and I have a feeling there's so much to cover because I haven't even gone through probably half of her videos yet. I'm gonna go through quite a few. I have been very entertained. But yeah, I mean, some of this stuff is solid advice, but sometimes I have to say, when I'm listening to her, I'm like, well, that was it, you know, how I experienced it. My relationship with my husband, that's just not the way it went down. And I mean, I probably did everything wrong, you know, back in the day when I first met my husband, according to Shera. You know what? And I want to start calling her Sprinkle Sprinkle, because I just love that catchphrase. It's like drop the mic, apparently, but Sprinkle Sprinkle. That's what she says. So yeah. Well, maybe that's not okay. Maybe I should stick with Shera. I just don't like it as much as Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sprinkle Sprinkle is so fun. Okay, I'm gonna try doing this. Just getting it off like that. Here, this in. Oh yeah, it's working. It's working. So okay, so let's start with a background on her, a bit of a background. She said that, from what I watched in a video, she said that she had been dating in her early, oh gosh, I believe this was her early 20s. I think she was like, I'm gonna say, I could be wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't count on me for facts on her life, and I'm just going off of what I remember recently from a video where she said that I believe she was like 22 or something like that, and she had been dating, you know, just like everyone else, looking for someone to, you know, date, and she said that she just got tired of dating what she calls dusties. Okay, so, you know, dusties is men who don't, well, I believe it's men who do not have any money, but yet they date, and they cannot provide, they can't really, they expect the woman to like pay 50-50, or they don't pay for any, you know, much, or they can't pay for much because they're dusties, and they I guess they just don't have the ambition or whatever to make good money, to be able to, as Sprinkle Sprinkle puts it, to, you know, provide what they should for the woman they're dating. So she said she got tired, and she was actually seemed pretty angry about it, of dating dusties. Okay, and by the way, I'm so sorry about this, that I got stuck in this slime, because I really would have been picking by now, but I just thought I just don't want to go search for that contact lens solution. And I'm just gonna pick the slime off. So picking of slime. So yeah. So she said that she just this older man sitting across from her, and he was with another woman, and she said they were conversating, and that in mid-conversation he got up and left this woman. That's okay. I just would be so annoyed, like, why are you coming to talk to me, and you were so rude to that woman. I would be like, no, thank you. But she decided to talk to him. She let him sit down. She had a conversation with him. And she was pretty angry, and she was like, I'm so tired of like Dusty, so I'm just gonna be all out. Like, I'm gonna ask him questions that normally aren't asked, and if he doesn't like him, then he can leave. He doesn't have to put up with me. So she asked him like what he did for a living, and I guess he said he owned his like own IT business or something like that. And then she was like, okay, well, show proof. Let me see your business card. And she's like, everybody should, men, you need to show proof and carry a business card. Well, anyone can carry a business card. Well, I think she did say that too. But she said that you can Google it later and find out if it's legitimate. You can find out if that's, true. So I guess he was, being truthful. He's like in IT or computer business or something like that. And so I guess he's like, come to find out, he's a pretty great businessman. And so she kept talking to him, and she was kind of rude, but he didn't get up and walk away. He kept sitting there and talking to her and answering her questions. Every question she had, he was answering. So I just think I'll let this roll off and I'll clean it up later. But anyway, so she asked him what kind of car he drove, and I believe he said he drove a convertible Lexus. And she was like, okay. And I think she said that if they're just leasing the car and they don't own it, that's fine, because it's not like cheap to rent or lease a luxury vehicle. So you've got to have money to do that. And apparently then she was like, okay, I think she said she kept talking to him and they started dating. And it wasn't until later and she stuck with him after she found out, but until later she found out that he was still married, but I guess going through a divorce. But he did also have a girlfriend on the side. And he apparently got divorced and let the girlfriend on the side go, and all is history, because they're married now, and it's been years and years and years. She's been married for quite some time. So he was older, he had money, and she was following this path of no dusties, and the opposite of no dusties is an older man, she said, who has money and is infatuated with her because she's much better looking, she said, than him. And that's another key to her philosophy, is that older gentlemen with money who are not as attractive as you. Okay. Anyway, so this was her beginnings. I don't know why, just a flash in my head came by, but I don't know. Like, I used to work for a dentist, this woman dentist, and she would talk to me about her life. She had a child, and she was married, and she said she was married to a guy who was a school bus driver, and she made all the money, and he didn't make much money. And of course, she had this education. She was a dentist, and he was a school bus driver. And she said that it was difficult sometimes, because she didn't feel like they were on the same level or whatever. So it's just interesting to hear how people match up with their significant others. It's just so. Anyway, then at that same time, why was this all coming to me why was this all happening when I was working as a dental hygienist for this dentist. But anyway, so I was filling in for this other hygienist who had gotten pregnant. She had her baby. And I'm going to go ahead and close this up. Goodbye, sand slime. I'm going to probably replace you. I'm really curious how long I've had this. I cannot recall. It's been a while, I know that. Okay. I think I will use, because that was just so awful. And this one is fairly dried up. I will use my hot cocoa one because, yeah. Oh, it still smells so great. And it does not stick to my hand, so I'll use this for now. Yeah. Okay. Love it. So, okay, we're gonna get to picking this right here. So, like I said, I was in that dental hygiene office and filling in for this other hygienist who was out on maternity leave. And I got to talk to her as well, and I was catching her up on how her patients were and just filling her in on a lot. And we got, to talking, and she told me that, what is it, like these people telling me about their, significant others, partners, husbands, boyfriends, whatever. But anyway, she was telling me that, what is this? What is that? It's not another axolotl. No, it's a reindeer. Merry Christmas. Okay, so she was like, yeah, I married a guy that was so handsome, just like movie star looks, right? Look at that. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're so much prettier than me. And she's like, and he doesn't make a good living. I make the majority of the money, so I'm always working and always paying the bills and always worried. And yeah, I married this hot guy. But that's all I'm getting out of it. And I was like, wow, okay. What? I don't know. They just sharing, okay? Sharing. So I just thought about that and like relationships and how people come together and then what transpires after they're together, married, whatever. And how dynamics work. So anyway, so it takes me back to am I gonna get you out of here? Let me get this axolotl out of here, because there is another axolotl here, and then I'll get you out. But so that just takes me back to Sprinkle and her philosophy of, okay, yeah, don't marry a guy that's better looking than you. One of her many rules. But they're so good to look at. That's what I was I just think when you're like sleeping and then you like wake in the morning and you're like stretch and you look over and you're like, oh yeah, well at least you're older and you've got money. What? Anyway. Okay. So she was saying, that, oh no, I broke it. Oh well. Put it in the trash bin here. Trash bin. Okay, so, okay, the first thing that I wrote here, so I did write, she's a feminist influencer, but she considers herself a financial coach, and I had to listen to her say her name correctly because I was saying Shera, but it's Shera Seven, and she always, I love it when she goes sprinkle. But anyway, so I talked about her, how she met her husband and all of that. So she's not just talking the talk, she's walking the walk. She is definitely walking the walk. So she's married someone older. He's got money. She doesn't work. She has children with him. They've been together for for years. But she said what she's got out of the relationship, that he's taught her so much about business, so much about life. He's definitely given her a lot of knowledge, made her the person she is today, that she believes she wouldn't have been had she not met him, married him, had children with him, and lived this life with him. And she has grown to love him. I believe. She said that she does love him. So, anyway, the first thing I'm just watching the videos and I'm taking notes, and when something comes across that's her philosophy or something interesting, I write it down. So I will say right now that, just so you know, this is going to go quite a bit, so I'm going to make this most likely into a part 2, possibly part 3. We'll see, but it's definitely going to the next video, and most likely the video after that, because there's quite a bit, and I haven't even gotten through all of her videos yet. But okay, so the first thing I wrote that was she describes how men are, and she basically says that the difference between men and women, and that I'll say what she says men are. That men are just not connection, but more, interested in just sex. Okay, just that, basically. And they don't really want a connection. That's all they're looking for. And I think she did say in their 20s, especially, they don't want to settle down until close to 40, because they're having such a good time in their 20s, and want to live it up and go with their boys to Vegas and just live it up. So in their 20s, she said that you're just not going to find someone who's ready to settle down, that you have to wait until your 30s. And she believes that women are ready to settle down at around 27 and up, and men are more so in their 30s and closer to 40s, ready to settle down. So she's like, it's not even worth looking at the 20-year-olds, because they're just I think she said they're just boys. Come on, Mr. Axelot, come on out of there. But the first thing I wrote after that was, she said, men love toxic women. Okay, so what I found from that is that they just like the excitement. I don't know, but if they're just interested in, sex, they're not interested in some meek, mild girl who's gonna tell them, I'm not having sex with you until marriage. I mean, what was so interesting about that is she said that the women who want to wait for marriage to have sex, why do I keep spelling it? I don't know. S-E-X. I don't know. It's fun. Maybe that's why. It's fun and exciting and toxic. But, so she said that, okay, then you want to do that with a 20-year-old, then you need to get this. Let them cheat. Hello. How many girls in their 20s are mature enough to handle their boyfriend cheating on them because they don't want to have sex? So then she's like, really, honestly, don't wait till marriage. But if you're that girl, you're gonna get cheated on. But if you're not, go ahead. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Wowza. So, the other thing that I put is, she is a relationship giver. She gives guidance. She navigates complexities of romance, modern romance. So, she says that. That is adorable. Look at that. Holding on for dear life, too. So she says that femininity. Oh shoot, I wanted to keep that one. Oh, I see it. Got it out and put it in here. Yeah, and there. Okay. So, femininity just seems like playing games. Eeks. I don't know. I'm poor. Help me. I'm poor. Anyway, isn't Bridesmaids, the movie Bridesmaids, just the best? My TikTok comes up on clips for it all the time. I love this scene with Kristen Wiig on the airplane where she's so drunk and she's getting in a fight with the male stewardess. Oh my gosh, that movie is the best. My favorite of all time used to be Dumb and Dumber. The movie Dumb and Dumber. I love that movie. I love that movie. But Bridesmaids. Oh my goodness, finally I'm getting her out. Oh, she's coming out, everybody. She's coming out of there. Come on out of there. There's a fish right there. Can't resist to get the fish out at the same time. Come on, fishy. Oh, cute. But I will get you out. Okay, I'm gonna get you out now. What the heck? I keep getting distracted. I gotta get out this darn. Oh no, this Christmas one. Don't you hate messing with Christmas stuff when it's not Christmas? It just makes it feel so like, I don't want to mess with Christmas right now. I want to be into what's in now. Oh, what's coming? Easter, St. Patrick's Day, yeah. Santa. I don't need you right now, Santa. Oh, what is that? Is that a fish head? Yes, it is, everyone. I do love me a fish head. Roly-poly fish head, fish head, fish head. Eat them up. Yum. Okay, what's this? Come on, what are you? Another bead. Okay, I won't leave you behind. Come on out of there. Oh, none of these have had dried slime in them. I really enjoyed that dried slime. Little piece of strawberry right here. Okay. And oh my goodness, are you cute or what? Oh, love you. And finally, oh wow, let's get, oh wow, what? Spring flowers. Yeah. Okay. Over there. And what do we have here? Another flower. Is that what you are? Come on. But okay, so I will move on here to give you a little more of what I've written. I'm gonna get through the first page. I'm gonna get you out of here. Oh, there she goes. And she's out. Somersaulted out. Alrighty. I love her, so she's going in there. Okay, so let's see. What else did I write here? Okay, so I said every relationship is based on power. So there's, she's saying don't make it a power struggle. Just kind of let him be the one who has the money and pays the bills and all of that. And he feels like he's in control. Oh, wow. Sub. Is that a game? Relationship. Anyway, draw inspiration from Southern women who have charm, are assertive yet polite, and they're put together. I'm going to take a break from this. And play a little bit. What is that? A seashell? Yeah, a seashell. And play a little with the you know what, I am going next Friday. I think I will order some more is this? This looks cute. Hoppy, hoppy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, so yeah, so draw inspiration from Southern women. You know, honestly, that's not such bad advice because they do. I'm so like, I will try to get more out of this, but I'm like over that. I don't want to leave those big pieces in there, and I will get them out, but ready to move on because it gets so ugly when you get all those charms out of there. Oh, cute star. And it's like, yeah, no, I'm over you. I'm done. I'm done. Ready to move on to the next picky pad. Okay. But yeah, okay, so let me mess with this. So anyway, yeah, so I definitely get that. For sure, that's good advice because Southern women, they're charming. What's wrong with being charming? Nothing at all, right? It's great. Charming, class, assertive, polite. Sure, yeah, all of that is good stuff. There's times when you even have to be polite if you're in a situation you're like, I really don't want to be polite, but you'll walk away from the situation if you don't lose your cool and you're polite and you just walk away, you know. And then you won't like dread it later, like, oh, I wish I had done this, and this. Well, at least you were assertive but polite about it. So yeah, I get that. That is awesome advice. Not so sure about the playing games. Like, I don't know why that hit me wrong. It's like, play games, what? I don't know about that. That takes a lot of effort. Seems like a lot of work. Shouldn't the one that you want to be with, shouldn't it come easy? Like, not require so much work? I don't know. I would think, but that's just how I look at it. But this isn't about me. This is about Sprinkle. So I've got to stay on track here. This is sharing her knowledge, her guidance. So yeah, back on track. So she says, play games, people. Play games. Anyway, so this was a good start. I think that was fun. Sand slime, awesome. So disappointed because I know that the last time I played with that stuff, it was not like that. So it's so bizarre that it deteriorated that quickly. But yeah. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate all of you so much. Please tune in for my next video when I turn the page and cover some more of the sprinkle. Bye